Jim Henson said it best. There's great value in being able to step back and laugh at yourself, at life, and at attitudes. Laughter helps put everything into perspective. Yet these days, America feels like a country that's forgotten how to laugh together, or even agree on what's real. Recently, controversy erupted when former FBI Director James Comey allegedly posted the phrase 8647 online, a cryptic message interpreted as a call to get rid of, even eliminate, the 47th president, which would be Donald Trump. The phrase was reportedly deleted quickly, but not before Fox News and a handful of other outlets broadcasted it to millions. Meanwhile, many major networks ignored or downplayed the story entirely. This incident is a microcosm of a much bigger crisis. Not just division, but breakdown in trust of media, institutions, and each other. Let's break it down honestly without sugarcoating and see if there's a way back to laughter and unity. What does 8647 mean and why is it a problem? 86 is American slang for eliminate, remove, or get rid of, sometimes disturbingly used as a euphemism for violence. 47 refers to the 47th president, which is Donald Trump. Put together, 8647 is easily read as a call, coded or otherwise, to get rid of Trump. When public figures use this kind of language, even as a joke, it's reckless. Words have consequences, especially when shared to millions in a highly charged climate. Media coverage, a story in two Americas. If you watched Fox News, you probably saw the 8647 post discussed and condemned on air before it was deleted. If you get your news from CNN, ABC, NBC, CBS, or many major newspapers, you might not have heard about it at all. Is this a cover-up? Editorial discretion? Bias? Whatever the answer, the divide in coverage is real, and so is the mistrust it creates. A hard lesson: the Hunter Biden laptop. The Hunter Biden laptop story is a prime example. In 2020, major networks and newspapers downplayed or dismissed the story. Some even labeled it as a Russian disinformation operation. Over time, those claims were shown to be false. The laptop and its contents were authenticated by multiple outlets, sometimes long after the fact. For millions of Americans, this wasn't just a reporting error. It was a betrayal. It confirmed their suspicion that media organizations sometimes suppress or spin the truth to fit a narrative. Now, when a story like 8647 surfaces and is only covered by select outlets, it's no wonder people on all sides are suspicious and frustrated. Why are we so divided? Echo chambers and tribalism. Social media and news algorithms show us only what we already agree with, deepening our sense of us versus them. Weaponized rhetoric. Outrage and coded threats are used for clicks, ratings, and fundraising. When words become weapons, trust dies. Selective coverage and misinformation. When people can't even agree on the facts or what counts as news, misinformation and conspiracy theories thrive. Erosion of trust. Past incidents like the Hunter Biden laptop have made it nearly impossible for some to trust mainstream reporting, while others refuse to believe anything from the other side. What can we do to heal? Number 1, admit bias exists everywhere. Every outlet, left or right, has blind spots and bias. No single source can be the full truth. Number 2, diversify your news diet. Read widely from Fox to NPR. Compare coverage from sources like Reuters, the Associated Press, BBC News, NPR, the Wall Street Journal, and even respected independent journalists on platforms like Substack. The truth usually becomes clear when factual reporting overlaps, regardless of the outlet's perspective. Number 3, demand accountability from everyone. Hold all sources to high standards, not just the ones you disagree with. Praise outlets that admit mistakes and correct the record. Number 4, reject violence and reckless words. No side should excuse calls for violence, even in code, whether it's 8647, burn down cities, or attack the Capitol. It's all corrosive to democracy. Number 5, restore perspective and humor. Jim Henson had it right. If we can laugh with each other instead of at each other, we might just find our way back to unity. Conclusion: healing begins with us. We are more than our news feeds. America is stronger when we recognize each other's humanity, even when we disagree, especially when we disagree. The stories we amplify, the jokes we share, the sources we trust, all shape whether we move toward healing or deeper division. Stay safe, stay secure, and maybe it's time to step back, take a deep breath, fact check twice, and even, just maybe, laugh together again. The stakes are too high for anything less. I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye, and thanks for reading, watching, and listening.